Hello, Habibi here. In this video, I'm going to bring this weapon, which is this futuristic gun. I'm going to bring it here to the hand of the player after I pick it up. As you can see here, I have this gun, but I already have it. I already have it in here in this list, but I don't have it in my hand. So what should I do? I will show you how to do that, but here before that one, I'm going to create a reset button for this game. So I'm going to clear up this weapon list so I can pick up again the weapon. Okay, let me stop the game, and here is my script, my player. Let me edit it, and hang on, let me first add a reset button on this canvas. I have canvas here. I will add a reset button. Let me place it here at the bottom of the canvas. UI button, and I place it at the bottom of the canvas, and I type reset. Then I edit the script. I will create a public void reset to reset game, because I already have reset game method here reset game data. So I create this function to call this reset game data. I copy the function name, paste it here, and then I will reload the scene. How to reload the scene in Unity? I don't know. Let me find out how to reload the Unity scene. How to reload the scene. Let's try this one. Scene manager, get active scene. Scene manager, load scene name. Okay, let's just copy and paste it here. Scene. Let me place it at the bottom. Scene manager, get active. Scene manager, get active scene. Load scene name. And let's try to call this function from the button click. I will go to my Unity editor. Let's the script compiling. Let the script compile, and now I go to this button. Let me name it reset button, and add on click event. Add the TPS player object, find out my player, and choose to reset game, and let's try the game. I have health 40, and this weapons, punch, gun, and another gun. Let me reset the game. Click it. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot one thing. Guys, I forgot to save the game data. After resetting the game data, I need to call this function, save game data. Then I can load the scene. Let me check again. Reset game data. Yep. Okay. Now everything should be fine. Okay, click play. Let's just hit the reset button. Now the game is reset. I have health 100, weapon list only punch, and I can grab those weapons. Let me grab this one. Now I have gun. Now I need to place the gun here on my hand, on this player object hand. Okay, let me reset the game again. And the next thing that I'm going to do is to create a prefab of the gun. Here is the gun, pickable object, the gun. You know, the gun in my language is coconut, yeah, green coconut, we call it the gun. Now this is this one, gun mesh. Instead of naming it gun mesh, I will rename it gun prefab gun. Okay, I will create a prefab of this object, and I will make the prefab inside resources folder. I will create resources folder, and I drag and drop it here in this folder, into this folder. Now I have it inside this prefab resources folder. I need to bring this object from the resources folder right into the hand of this character. So I will need an empty game object right and at the hand of this player. I will edit the player. It is here. Let me go to the prefab mode. It is here, the hand, right hand, right up leg, maybe no, it is the foot, this one, right shoulder, go on inside it, right hand. Okay, let me zoom in to this area. And what about this? Right hand, index, middle pinky thumb, ring. They are fingers, yeah. So I'm going to use this object, parent object, and I'm going to create an empty game object as child of this game object. I right click, I click the right click and add an empty, create empty. I type what should I type? Gun weapon placeholder. Yeah, I type weapon placeholder. Let me unpack this prefab, unpack completely. Okay, and I need to reposition this weapon placeholder. Probably this area is fine. Somehow this area. Okay, now we need to spawn or instantiate an object from resources folder right into this weapon placeholder. So I will find out Unity how to instantiate a prefab from resources folder. instantiate prefab. Let me open it. Instantiating prefabs at runtime. I need the one with resources folder. Resources. Let me find unity resources load. Let me check out this one. At the bottom of this page, I found this line of code. Game object instance equals to instantiate resources load enemy type of game object as game object. Instantiates a prefab named enemy located in any resources folder in your project's assets folder. Let me copy this line. Oh no, let me go back. Select this line, copy, and let's try to paste it somewhere here. I would need to create another function. Public void show weapon or spawn weapon and place it here. Game object instantiate resources for enemy, and in this place I will replace enemy with the game object name, which is gun. Let me check the prefab gun. Exactly, the name is prefab gun. I copy the prefab name, paste it here, and I paste it here. And this is not enough. This line will only instantiate the prefab gun somewhere on the scene, probably at the same location as we see here. I need to find another information how to instantiate an object as a child in Unity. This is exactly what I want to do. I guess this one is the line that I need. With this line of code, we can set the parent of a game object in Unity. We can set what is the parent of the game object that we instantiate. So I will go back to my Unity editor, and I think I will need a public variable. Let me go back to my script. I will need to create a public variable, public game object weapon placeholder. Then go back to Unity editor. Let me go inside this TPS player. Weapon placeholder is here, and I will drag and drop this weapon placeholder at this slot. Then inside this function instance, I will write the new line instance dot parent equals to weapon placeholder dot transform. Let me check again the script on the internet. Okay, now we need to test this function. Will it work or not? I got an error here. It should be instance.transform.parent. Yes, transform.parent. I need a way to test the script, so let's just call this spawn weapon here at the start of the game, at the start block here. Paste it here, save, and I will try to test it by running the game. Oh, what is happening? Yeah, you can see the weapon is here, and I don't know what caused this strange movement. Let me check out the hierarchy here. TPS player, it has character, example, hip, spine, alright, right shoulder, right hand, weapon placeholder, prefab gun. But why is it moving that way? It's so strange. What if I disable this object? Hang on. Oh, I know what is the problem. Let me zoom out. Let me zoom into the object. The problem is caused by the rigid the collider of this mesh. Here we have box collider, and this cube also has a box collider. Let me remove those box collider first. Where is the object? Resources, prefab gun, and here I need to get rid of this box collider and also the other cube. Remove component, and let me try to run it again. Okay, the strange movement is gone, and the next problem is its position. It shouldn't be here, but instead it should be here at the hand of the player. Let me reset this position. You can see it here, -14, 5, -4. Let me set it to 0, and this one also 0, and this one also 0. Now it is right at the hand of the player. But what about the orientation? Let's also reset the orientation. What about Y? What about, yeah, let me check out the parent object. Okay, you can see the blue gizmo here. It is facing that direction, and the gun is also facing that direction. If you want to place the gun correctly, you need to change the orientation of the gun here. Let me okay, somehow we need to set its orientation like this, and also its position this way. And if we resume the game, it will be like this. Alright, better way to do it is this one. We better to do it this way. Here we have the weapon placeholder, and now let me go inside this prefab. Okay, now let me add this prefab gun here. Then we set its transform. Yeah, let's set its correct placement and rotation. This gun is so small and so nice, so futuristic, and I like it a lot. Let me place it. I think it is fine. What about a bit this way? Yeah. Then I hope I can click this override, and okay, no overrides. I mean, this is what I'm going to show you. To show it to you, I will unpack this prefab completely, remove this prefab gun from the resources folder, and re-add it here. Then we delete this object. In case you see this gun is too small, you can resize it, but I think it's fine. It's just an example. Okay, let's delete the gun from his hand. Now I don't have the gun here. Let me hit the play button. Where is the gun? What's happening? What? The gun is still there. Alright, let me just the orientation. I think let me just reset the position to 0 0 0, and what will happen? Oh no, it's just another problem. It is still a problem to me. What would the scale? Scale it to 1. And why? Let me think. Alright, I found something. If I play the game, and so the instantiated prefab object is here, and the properties of position and rotation and scale of the prefab, we have its information here inside this resources folder. This is the correct values of the position, rotation, and scale. If I copy the value, copy component, and then I place it here, I paste it here, paste component values, then here is what we see. We can see the gun at the correct position and orientation. Now, to solve the problem, we need to know how to instantiate an object from resources folder with the default value of the transform that we have initially in this resources folder. So what do you think how we can do it? Here, yeah, so I think we need to find out how. Let me find another solution how to instantiate an object initial transform value. I don't know. Instantiate in workspace. What about this? Guys, I found this question and answer. I think and I hope it can help me instantiate at the original transform. How to do that? Here is some clue for me. Prefab object that transform the position, transform the rotation. Okay, what I'm going to do is rewrite the code. Here I will retype. Let me comment these lines, these two lines, and I will retype again the slightly different code. Game object weapon equals to resources dot load prefab gun, okay, as game object. Let me make it more simpler, and then game object current weapon equals to instantiate weapon, then weapon dot transform dot position and weapon dot transform dot rotation, and we need to set it as a child of the weapon placeholder. But let me try it first. Let me try these two lines of code first. Plate, and where is the weapon? Weapon is here. Let me check it out. Where is the position? Okay, and let me check the position 0 blah blah, rotation 104, negative 104, and let me check it. Somehow the values are the same. The prefab gun in this resources folder and the prefab gun that is instantiated, they are equal. I think they are same. The properties of the transform is same, so I think only a few steps can make it. Yeah. Let me copy that line and paste it here. I will replace the current weapon transform dot parent equals to weapon placeholder dot transform, and let me try. Will it solve my problem or not? Click the play button, and no, the weapon is still at the wrong position. Hang on. As you can see, the values are different now. And only another problem that I spot is this character, this 3D character is scaled down. This character is scaled down to 0.5 47. It makes the weapon that we instantiated become smaller than its initial scale, or bigger like this 2 point blah blah. Never mind, and I think we will solve that problem later on the another occasion. Let me solve this one first. How to keep the the transform same as we did before we make it child of this parent. I think we need to reapply the transform. Current weapon, yeah. I think we need to add another line. I will reset the transform value, transform dot position of the current weapon to be same as the initial value of it, which is this one. Current weapon dot transform dot position equals to weapon dot transform dot position, and also I will do the same thing for the rotation. And I don't know, will it solve my problem? Is it going to solve my problem or not? And this is experiment, we can try and see the result. Please God help me. Damn, it is still there. Can you help me, guys? Do you have any idea how to solve it? Never mind, it is 30 minutes more for this video. I think I'm going to stop the recording and find out some solution and get back to you guys and record the next video. Thank you for watching. This is exhausting. Anyway, thank you. See you next time on my next videos. Bye bye.